It's time for the thing you've all been waiting for. Zillion 2 Tri-Formation, known just as Tri-Formation in Japan. I guess it's too good to have the Zillion. It looks kind of like it says Thai Formation there on the front here. Yes, this is the sequel to the first Zillion, which was, again, I don't remember if it was a tie into the anime or if the anime was a tie into the game, but one of those multimedia products there. This is the sequel. So let's see how this goes. I have heard straight away that this is notably different from the first game, mostly in the fact that it is not open world. Well, I use the term open world a little loosely. It's not a more openly designed game, we'll put it that way. Okay. Ah, okay, I can shoot lower. Okay. For a second I thought, oh, those guys crouching, those are real annoying because I can't shoot them. Means that you can. You just need to be a little bit smarter. Now, yes, this is a just a regular linear level-based game. Not nearly as much adventuring going on, which we'll see if that works to its advantage or not. That's bad news right there. It's very bad news. Fortunately, it looks like I got a little bit of a checkpoint here. Still, losing a life that early, it's nothing that you ever want to see, you know? No one should die that young. Not quite okay, I can duck and dodge that. Not always. Okay, only if these, okay. This is level 1, welcome. And I have fallen down there again. Okay. It's so chaotic that I can't even string together a sentence. Boy, if it weren't for those gaps. Okay, well, 2 minutes in, we've already game overed, so that is fantastic. Wonderful progress that we've made. So that's again. Obviously, the fact that you're on a motorcycle and you can only move forward makes it all a little bit more difficult. You can't really take your time with these jumps or anything. That said, this section sure feels easier as a result. Just through virtue of not being the next section. Here it is. This is where hell begins. Ooh, we have a level 3 gun, which, much like in the first Zillion, it was designed to mimic the Master System's light phaser. Okay, I think I figured it out. Yeah, you gotta jump all the way up so that you have enough room to avoid their shots. Or else that happens. I thought that those were pillars that were in the foreground, but that's not the case. Oh, I'm still taking hits, but I'm trying my darnest here to stay alive. So far, so good. It's another Z. Hooray. I'll consider it a good thing that we continue to get the Z's. Was this part of the anime, or is this all original here? Ah, no, I've perished. Fortunately. It's not the worst place to be, because I get a checkpoint. Bad. Ooh, terrible. Is that Opa Opa? Is he back? That's life! Okay, the L is incredible. I've taken a W on this day, despite taking an L. Outstanding wordplay. Here's your trophy. I hope that that's it for level 1. Looks like I did gain an extra life somewhere in there, too, because I remember dying, but, okay, yeah, that's level 1. Okay, round 2. What do we got here? There we go. Now we get to actually exist on foot, which means we possibly will get to take our time here and figure out what's going on. Well, there's not much to figure out in this game. Like I said, the adventure aspects have been stripped away from Zillion in this, so it's literally just, hey, keep moving and play it like it's a regular everyday platformer. The graphics aren't bad. They're fairly nifty for an 8-bit system, but you know, that's the Master System altogether. It's a decent looking system. The question is going to be, will this game hold up on pure gameplay merit? Well, so far, the on-foot level is certainly better than the the on-bike level. Can we go in here? Yes, we can. And we have found the girl. Beautiful. Maybe one day, I said this in the first episode as well, the first Zillion. Maybe I'll watch the Zillion anime one day. That day has not yet come, though, because, quite frankly, there are shows with a far better rating. The My Anime List rating for Zillion is not exactly inspiring a lot of hope. Plus, it's a little bit of a longer one. It's not one of those, like, 10 million episode behemoths or anything like that, but it's not a quick little 12-episode one and done, either. You gotta kind of commit to getting into Zillion a little bit. Oh, no! Okay, well, I have died. Fortunately, very generous checkpoint right there. And with full health, this should be easy. Oh, yeah, look at this. Slightly better reflexes. I could have made it out there without a scratch. And thus, we go to round 3. Oh, no. Unfortunately, we go to round 3. So, right off the bat, I think I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna say that Zillion 1 was a masterpiece of a game or anything like that, but come on, man. Having the adventure aspects that it did really gave it a lot of character that this game does not have. This game, it's just, you know, it's an action platformer. Oh, come on. Yeah. You gotta get those things out of here. Even then, they're still very likely to actually hit you. Yeah, just shoot, man. Okay. Well, that's good that I didn't die when I hit the wall. Well, there are a lot of other video games that would not have been so kind. Just shoot. Even if you don't see something, just shoot. It's the only way that we're gonna survive this. Oh no, we're not gonna survive it at all, actually. It's okay. We'll make progress. We got 60 minutes, man. I started the game Mech Assault the other day for the Xbox, the original Xbox. I'm a BattleTech fan. I enjoy the BattleTech game that Harebrained Schemes made. I enjoy a little bit of Mech Warrior. I enjoy the lore of BattleTech. Mech Assault, it's a game that you're not really guaranteed to love if you like Mech Warrior or BattleTech, because it's like the arcadey little brother. Doesn't mean it's not fun, but it's not exactly a realistic BattleTech game, and that doesn't mean that BattleTech is realistic, mind you. It just means that, you know, Mech Assault plays a little fast and loose with the lore of BattleTech. There's no weapon group firing. Everything takes ammo, but it also doesn't take ammo. Basically, ammo works as power-ups. It's an interesting game. It's fun. I don't mind playing it. I beat that level. I just had to vibe about Mech Assault, and then I was fine. Okay, we can die once more. Come on, man. Even then, I prefer to not die once more. There we go. Avoid the damage by jumping over the enemies in a perfectly timed jump. What a concept. That was not so perfectly timed. I felt like I was on the verge of doing something real neat looking there. Just a real nice play, and then it just fell apart. Ooh. Like, look at that. That was some fancy gameplay. That too. I landed right where I had to. I didn't take any unnecessary damage. Got rid of him. I'm proud of those plays, man. The game handles okay, actually. Hey, that's an extra life. And then I get shot out of midair and immediately lose it. No, no, no. That was tragic. Would have loved to have maintained that life. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. It's the man. Presumably. I don't know. I don't know the characters of Zillion, you know. Gotta get on that. Oh, come on. So I will say, that's atrocious. Pretty much any game that does that to you is just cruel. Hold on. Stay hydrated, drink some water. I should have mentioned this game developed and published by Sega, as expected. What else would it be, you know? Back to round one. Yes, it's another Sega game without a continue system. They say get good or don't get anything. Come on, man. I gotta really preserve my health bar here, but the game ain't about that. Okay, phase 2. We have a level 3 light phaser here. The world is yours. The world is not enough. You believe I have never watched a full James Bond movie? You know, I'll sit here and I'll reference them to you, but that doesn't mean I actually know what I'm talking about. I haven't even seen one of like the newer Daniel Craig ones. I am completely out of the know with James Bond. I've heard some people say you're not missing out on much. I've heard some people say, what are you talking about? You gotta see a James Bond movie. Yeah! Got the life. My favorite Korn song? No, actually that would go to Chutes and Ladders. I'm thinking about it actually. I think Here to Stay might overtake Chutes and Ladders. Korn may not be the greatest band in the planet. They may be kind of the butt end of a lot of jokes nowadays, but Here to Stay I thought was a great alternative metal track from back in the day. They can exist every so often. Thank you. I'm feeling alright. I'm feeling alright. Or I should say I feel good. And then you can fill in the James Brown blanks there. You know how it goes. You know, the horn part. Or in James Brown's case, the horny part. That's every part. Or was that Rick James who's more on the horny side? I don't remember. I always get them mixed up because, you know, James. Pretty sure it's James Brown though. You can't be a real-life YouTuber unless you make references to cultural icons and then get them blatantly incorrect. I would love to not die here, actually. Heal me, lady. She's not gonna heal me. I gotta remember just to play this level slow. That's how you make it through in one piece. Destroy the bootleg Opa Opa. Oh, come on. The patrol path on that one was that's a bug, I believe. I'm gonna blame it all on the game. It couldn't possibly be my own fault. Check this out. Yeah, ha ha ha. And then... Oh, no. No! I tried to turn around and I failed horribly. I put in the input little too at the same time as I was shooting, so that's another instance of this boss fight where I try to say, oh yeah, I can do it without dying, and then I don't. Okay, back on to the motorcycle. It's a great time. They're my favorite levels. At least it's not as brutal as Mickey Mousecapade, which I still can't believe how brutal that game was at times. The ocean level, man. And yet I came so close to beating it too, so I'm like, was it really even that bad? Oh gosh, I'm taking so much heat here. Give me a life block, boys. I don't need more Z's. I got plenty of Z's. I got max level light phaser here. I need health. Desperately and immediately. It was down there. Oh no. I can't go back. No! Just absolute clownery. That's an extra life, I guess, I think. I heard a little twinkly sound, so that must be what it was. The life's down there again! Come on, man! I gotta just ignore the top section now and forevermore. And then die in a hole. Ah, the motorcycle parts, man. They suck. Because I'm bad at them. That means they're bad, right? Can you knock it off? Can you please stop? These things aren't so bad. LOL. Did I say they're not so bad? I meant they're impossible. There you go. Get into the groove. And then lose the groove. We have an A. What does that mean, you may ask me? I'd love to tell you, but I don't know. Because I had a level 1 light phaser, and therefore I couldn't kill those things, and therefore it's bad. Alright, well, we'll just have to give it another go, right? Yes, sir. That's not me playing. It's the computer. Trying to give me some dank tips. Thanks, computer. Now I know how to beat the game. Check this out. And then, yeah, you shoot the thing, and that means you beat the game. I shot its projectile out of midair. I'm the greatest. Good. Max level light phaser. It's mandatory in this game. You lose the light phaser, you lose the game. Although it's definitely more important for the second motorcycle level. Is this called a motorcycle, or is it called like a light cycle or something like that? Because you know it's all sci-fi. That could have been worse. I made it out in generally one piece. Yes, sir! That's another life for me. Or some additional life, I guess. Making those high jumps, I figured out how to do that too. You gotta really, like... Yeah, you gotta launch yourself like that. Now, what does the A do? I still don't know. But it's gotta be useful for something, right? Or else it wouldn't be in the game. You know, just like half the items in Dark Souls. They totally have uses, trust me, bro. You want the tiny being's ring. Yeah, I'll take the life over the second A. Thank you. 'Cause I don't know what the A does. I don't know. Come on, man. I was gonna say it's gotta be close to the end, and it was. Made it out without losing a single life. It's getting easier every time, you know. Unfortunately, I still got all of this clownery to deal with. Come on. Okay. Don't mind me. Just a little bit of silence here to get my bearings here. I'd love to get through this level without losing a life. It's a tall order for me, but it's possible. I've said it before. I'm not the greatest at retro video games, but compared to some others, I can pick them up okay. I understand the general concepts. I know what it takes to. Yeah! I even got his patrol path down that time. Last time, I fell for it big time. This is going much better than my last attempt through this level. But it's the next level where things are really gonna fall apart as they do. Oh, even. Got that one as well. It was close, but I got him. There we go. And this should easily be enough to make it past this boss in one go. If I can't beat him with this much health left, well then I simply don't deserve it. It's the kind of strategy where you don't look at where they're spawning, you just look at where your character is. Because if they spawn behind you, you turn back, and that's the only time you ever have to turn back. So look at this. We got a lot of life left. We have all our lives. Is kind of what I was getting at more than anything. These things still get me sometimes, though. Oh, come on, man. Oh, no, no, no. Don't go to the lower because you'll get life. I mean, don't go to the upper because you'll get life on the lower. And that's the upside to living on the downside. If I can survive that long. Say, don't fall down any holes or anything like that. And there you go. Rewarded. Again, that's what we call level memorization. That's you're on your slow path to mastery, kid. Keep it up. You're on the slow path to dying horribly and you suck. Get out of here. Now I'm gonna be in a game over loop because I have a very poorly powered up light phaser and I need better. Make it past the things past here. And these jetpack guys are the worst. See, look, I told you. Okay. I was jubilant. There was a moment of true, genuine jubilation, and then it was just pure misery. They're like, "Hey man, you wanna go?" And I'm like, "Not really." They're like, well, too bad. There's plenty of us who are waiting. We need someone to take us to the high school prom. Mom said it's my turn to dance. Oh, are you kidding me? If I would have just avoided it, I wouldn't have been crashed into. I think I actually technically made it past that point. I think that this is a checkpoint because this is different. However, everything is killing me. We have another life. It's okay. It's just enough life to make it through the entire level, and then we'll make progress, and we'll say, "Poggers, we're the best." Yeah, I'm talking like I'm on Twitch. You can't make me not. Oh my god. Well. It was not the case. Sorry, I gotta drink lots of water because it's like 90,000 degrees in Minnesota right now. I'm not even kidding. It's been highs of 90s, actually up to 100 all week. The highest we got was 102 on Saturday, I believe. Just truly heinous temperatures, which I don't mind it too much, to be honest, but I do have to remain very conscious that I am properly hydrated, because that's just asking for dehydration, not drinking enough water in these kinds of temperatures. That's basic human science, yo. Why am I taking so many hits here now? I thought I was better than that. Haha, I swear you were wrong, punk. You thought you were better? Just keep shooting, even if you don't think you need to. There's a rhythm to it. They violated the rhythm. Oh, come on, man. It's always down the one hole that you can fall into. I don't know, man. Not impressed with Zillion 2. It's alright. It's not the worst game I've ever played or anything like that, but it's got way too much enemy spam in that second level. Where like it's like, hey punk, you think you can beat this? Think again. Allegedly, I think I read that there are like 8 levels in this game or something like that. We will never see them. You will never see past level 3. Spoilers! See, they violate the groove right there. They pick up the tempo. I'm gonna start like a P-Funk influenced band called Violate the Groove. Thank you for the life. I'm gonna thank myself actually, because I got that. The game was actually trying to make sure that I didn't, so that's for me. That's for me to celebrate with right there. Would enjoy one more chunk of life though, now that I'm down to, you know, a pathetic amount of lives. Thanks to definitely not me. If I did well, it's on me. If I did poorly, it's on the game. Just remember those facts, and nobody can ever tell you that you're bad at video games. Them's the rules. I do hope that this video gets like 1 billion views though, because nobody else has ever played this game. People will be looking up footage for video games. They'll be like, what's Zillion 2? They'll click this video and they'll say, oh, I'm going to watch 28 minutes into this video so I can hear him talk about how he hopes this video gets a lot of views. Now that's the downside of this format, is you get very little view retention. Not that I have a large sample size, but my view stats are pretty much always like, yeah, dude, everybody watched your video for about 3 minutes and then they were moving on to greener pastures. And I'm like, well, understandable. They're long videos. You can only watch a guy play the same 3 levels of Zillion 2 for so long until you're like, alright, I got stuff to do. I gotta go balance my checkbook. Because I'm a nerd who still uses a checkbook. Remember one time I was hanging out with a friend. We were in his Grand Prix, just kind of cruising around town. It's a tiny town. There wasn't a whole lot to cruise. And then he just like pulls over and he starts bouncing his checkbook. It's like, oh, that's what we're doing now. All right. I mean, you do you, man. Way to be responsible, I guess. He's like, oh no, dude, like this won't take long. It's like, well, of course it won't. You're like 17. What do you even buy? Gas station hot dogs and blow. We can go prone. We can't move while we're prone though, so it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter at all. All right. We're gonna make it to level 3 with not nearly the amount of lives that I would like to have on deck. Which means that we're gonna fail. Actually, we might even just die here because I am clearly phoning this in. Never mind, we're good. Did I say die? I meant play perfectly. There's no in between. It's either you're trash or you're absolute perfection. You get an A or you get an F. What's it gonna be, sucker? Dude, how much does it have to suck to get an F in art class? And like you actually try. Like how does one grade an art class? I took so much damage in this section. So like, hey, here you go, teach. I put a lot of effort into this, and they're like, oh well, I think it sucks. So, get bent, kid. I'm gonna stay up here for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go down on the third set of these because it is safer to be up here. But the extra health is down here, so we'll see if this pays off properly. Ouch. Okay, it's in the fourth set. It is in the fourth set. Okay, perfect. Now I know for the future. Because I have a feeling that we'll be here again. Just don't fall into the pits. Because that would be the pits. There you go, there you go. These guys aren't so tough when you've got a level 3 phaser. See? Oops, I kind of gave him a free shot there. That was not intentional. Oh, and then I still got blown past by him. Come on, man. It's gonna happen every time there, man. Yeah, it would be nice to have the level 3 phaser here yet again. I'm gonna say that every time because then you get some. What do you get? I don't know. I don't have time to say words. I don't have time to think. Do you see how many enemies they're fitting in per square inch in this section? It's actually insane. Like, this is straight up. It's like, this would be a good enemy count if this were like a horizontal shmup, but it's not. It's a platformer. A platformer where you're always going right. Good God. All right, water time. Drink every time you game over. Oh, the condensation on my water bottle is just insane right now because of the heat. It's like you pour yourself some water and like 2 minutes later, you've just got a soaking wet water bottle. Oh, I don't know how condensation works, man. All right, once more into the breach. I really botched that last one there. Of course, it didn't help that I went in with so few lives on deck, you know? Come on, don't take damage there. You're better than that, maybe. Full level light phaser. It's a recipe for success. And then this is where they break the groove. They violate the groove. Just remember, that's my next band's name. I say my next band as if I've been in a plethora of bands. I can only really say I've been in one. I've been in technically two. I guess two counts because I did play a show with the second one. A show. And then it didn't work out. Didn't pan out. The guy only wanted to write butt rock. And he didn't like that I didn't like that. It's just, you know, conflict of interest. Isn't our interests conflicted with each other? Which is strictly not what conflict of interest really means. Yeah, don't fall down the pit now. Don't let that happen. Just say, game, I want that second, yeah, there we go. That's what I want. I didn't even have to ask for it, it just gave it to me. Incredible how friendship works. The game chose friendship this day, when it would normally choose violence. Yeah, okay, that's it. Relatively painless first level, admittedly. That felt fine. Let's see if we can keep it up. Come on. Immediately? I hate that. When I get hit, almost never on this stage. Matter of fact, if we could just make that absolutely never, that's an upgrade. That's our goal. Never get hit on round 2. They do call them rounds instead of stages here, so I guess we gotta be cognizant of the lore. Get him patrolling, and then yeah. Big plays. Perfect. Okay. I'm feeling better here. Round 3 is, you know, that's a confidence reset point there. It's where it's like, you've been feeling good, but we're gonna make sure that doesn't last. I thought for sure he was gonna put one right in between my eyes. But we have a health bar and plot armor, so we're fine. Dude, how many games actually give you the player plot armor? And like, do kind of a wink wink nudge moment about it? I guess meta humor, you know, gets gradually more annoying the more you try to pull it off, so maybe that would be a little bit of a risky move there, but if it worked, hey. If it works, it works. Okay. Back here. My favorite level in the whole world. I promise you, it is difficult. I'm not just losing this on purpose for content. Well, once we get past it, ooh, that feeling of triumph, it's gonna be there. Okay, so this is the first set. I haven't even taken a hit, actually. Okay. This is the second set. Now we've definitely taken a hit. We can go up on the third set. The third set is fine. Absolutely okay. And we do need the health now. So now we go down to the fourth. And look at how perfectly I've memorized it. Bask in my excellence. Get this nonsense out of here, though. This thing spawns so fast. God. And I've also realized that this is not actually a matter of how many of them you kill. It's a matter of how many you can survive. There we go. I still have my level 3 gun, so I can pierce through enemies. You'll forgive me for not speaking. Oh my god. No! Come on! Oh, that was like my biggest hope. That was going so well, actually. And now it's just... Now it's back to too many enemies. When you have the piercing, you can kind of blow through them all in one go. And stay relatively safe. Oh, come on. But now I'm jumping right into the... Guys! It's round 4! I did it! It feels like I just beat the whole game, to be quite honest. Yeah, that's incredible. Incredible stuff. Did I make it to this stage before? Did I make it here once before and then game over here? Cause now I'm thinking like, hey, didn't I rescue a man instead of a woman? Like, that's how much round 3 has got me down. I'm like, I have no memory of this stage, but now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I have been here. Well, that's not even a huge... That's not even a, real improvement then. But, however, it is, because I have, like, a full suite of lives here. Come on. Not quite a full suite, but I have a lot of lives. There we go. And this is where your boy is. Yes, that's right, yes. Okay, so never mind, we've been here before. I'm not sure if that's a boy or a girl. Hard to tell. The sprite's a little hunched over. We go down. And if we die here, yeah, so what, man? We got so many lives. We certainly died. Ah, that's right, that's right, that's right. This is where we kept getting shot into holes. So I gotta just make sure that that doesn't happen. Oh, come on. Okay, what do we got here? Oh no, this looks like it'll be a little bit more difficult than the other guy we faced. But will it? Never mind. Incredibly easy. I was actually pretty certain that I was gonna bite the bullet there, which means it's time for another motorcycle level. Hooray! What is this? Excuse me? Oh, what? What? What have I... Huh? I pressed something. And I certainly didn't press last time. I don't know what's going on, but the game is now the shooter that it always wanted to be. Dude, I love this part of the anime. Yeah, I was gonna say, give me a life box, and it did. Incredible, man. Oh, these things can get out of here. Is it still a survive them thing, or do I have to actually kill these ones? I don't know, man. We'll just... Okay, yeah, it was another survive. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's a red flag. Stop the race. Stop the count. That's just rude. I don't know how I transformed, but it appears that that will never happen again. You know that those little bumps on the ground are out to kill you. Ooh, it's a life bar. It didn't matter. I'm losing it if he kills. No. The game remains difficult. Actually, the game just becomes more difficult, but you expect that. That's how you design a video game, you see. With a curve. Yeah, I knew those bumps on the ground were out to hurt you. God, come on. Oh, okay, just duck. Okay, there we go. I think I had to do like up and A or up and button 1 or something like that while I'm in the air to get the transportation down. And then maybe that's what the A does. I could have been using it the whole time. It just took an undodgeable set of spikes for me to figure that out. But now I can test that theory when we restart the entire game from the beginning again. Hey, I don't care, man. That was the best I've done. I made moves there. Undoubtedly the furthest I've made it, and likely the furthest I will make it. I don't know how I feel about the game, admittedly. It's no instant classic, but it's kind of getting the heart pumping when it needs to. Come on. I know, it's silence again. I apologize for that, but you know, I'm trying to do well here. Take the L, which in this case is always a win for you. I'm getting lost in it, man. Yeah, look at that, up and the button. And now, okay, well, we could have been doing this the whole time. I'm not sure if this is going to make it easy. Well, it'll make it a little easier. We're an absolutely massive target to hit, which is an issue, but pits are no longer a problem. We don't got to worry about pits anymore. There's something to be said for that, right? Gorgeous. I wonder if you can do it without the A. Nah, the A's got to be good for something, right? Yes, you have to do it with the A. I tried to transform when I didn't have one in the last run and it didn't work out for me. And then I shrink. Not that much smaller, actually. This is kind of like ActRaiser and ActRaiser 2 in that this game is basically just like an entirely different genre, kind of. I mean, okay, ActRaiser 2, it's the exact same stuff as the action parts of ActRaiser 1, but it's just missing out on the city management portion of it, which is what made ActRaiser 1 so endearing. What's ActRaiser? Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe you'll see it if we ever make it to 60 Minutes to Lose on the Super Nintendo. What a concept that would be, huh? The Master System continues to have middling music. Now, I did see a comment one of you made, something about some kind of extra sound chip that improves the Master System or something. I'd have to read it again because it was the first time I'd heard of it. And I was kind of in a rush when I read the comments, so I didn't have time to research it, but apparently there is such a thing that improves the sound by quite a bit. And that I may want to check the emulator settings. I'll think about it at some point, maybe. But at the same time, I also almost kind of feel like preserving the corniness of the original Master System sound chip. It's just so dweeby, you know? Alright, well, we made it back to round 3. And now that I know the the transformation exists, that could be a paradigm shift in this. So, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see if I can make something better happen. First off, though, we gotta go past this section. That's 1. It's 2. And this is 3. Gotta count it out loud, or I'm gonna forget in my head. Which brings us to section 4. The savior section. There we go. As long as you don't fall in one of those holes, at least. Incredible. Incredible! Look at this! I am figuring this out, man! And then I'm getting shot by these things. It's fine. Getting shot was not part of my plan. Okay, we made it past, though. This part, oh. You know when I said that, hey, this part would have been okay if it were like a horizontal shooter? Check it out, man. How's that for foreshadowing? Now it's the easiest thing ever. Amazing. I'm proud of me for figuring that shit out without a manual. Oh. That's the kind of stuff I live for on this series here. I don't know about you. Sorry, this is all a vanity project anyway. My own approval is all I need. Don't fall in the holes now. Don't fall in the holes. Fine, get hit once. I grant you permission to get hit once. I said once, you jerk. I said once. Come on. That's all right. Again, just no pits. Come on. None of that either. That always gets me blood boiling. Oh no. Okay, well. Didn't quite go as planned. A minor setback. What gets my blood boiling? When you get stuck inside an enemy sprite and you just take continuous ticking damage over and over because you can't seem to escape them. We call it the Mickey Mouse Capade Special. Hello, friend. I've saved you. Still don't know who you are or why I should save you. But I assume you are my friend because you're the only thing not trying to actively murder me. 8-bit games always make that very clear. You know when something's trying to kill you. Well, usually. Got a good amount of lives stacked up here. We keep it up. Come on, that's not very good. I wish I had more health going into this guy, but yeah, not quite feeling it this time. Yeah, that wasn't quite it. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. The first time I fought him was honestly kind of like a miracle. Yeah, we're gonna be fine this time, though. I'm fine with the death, because I kind of expected it, honestly. He's not that hard. Just... he can catch you when you're not looking. Right. Immediately. Excellent stuff here. We do have the level 3 light phaser yet again, so that's gonna make things easier. Let's help us dispatch those guys in one hit until they start deciding if they're going to come in from behind. Phrasing. Good. Little life cube to keep you going in the morning. Again, we just survive this gauntlet for as long as we can here. These guys, I've seen worse. They don't impress me much. Except he did get one last little cheap shot in on me. Okay, I think there's a life block coming up kind of soon, maybe. Nope. Guess I'll just take that L. Except I have another transformation ready immediately this time, which is great. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. It'll soon be here. It'll be here. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Yeah. I get it. You can say the lyrics to Don't Stop by Fleetwood Mac. One of the most popular songs by one of the most popular bands. It's very unique of you, man. I was gonna say, that dude has to get out of here. And he is out of here now. But there's plenty of other stuff in front of me. It's all firing at me, and it's very scary, and I don't like it. Some impressive dodges, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah, look at that. Hopefully, though, with the one life that we have left, we can kind of scoot our way past this level. That would be great. The bullets couldn't be placed in a more inconvenient location there. Again, we are a massive sprite, and that is a big problem. How am I not getting hit here over and over? Okay. Is that the end of the level, please? No, no, there's another, there's more. There's more. That's gotta be yeah. It's gotta be a checkpoint though. And it was. I just want to make it past this level, and honestly, I'll consider it a successful episode. Look at that! I made it past the level, dude! It's like 4 minutes left of gameplay, but hey, round 6, what did I say? There are like 8 levels in this game? It's possible to beat this game, man, I'm telling you. It's not so ungodly difficult to where that's like the tallest order on the planet. Okay, we got one of these classic stuffs spawning all day kind of levels. So if you don't like that, you're in for a bad time here. Did you see that dodge though? I'm only partially joking when I'm talking about how great this, like how great these moves are too. That wasn't so great. That was pretty bad. But on the off chance that I'm like doing something right here, I'm like, dude, that's not typical for me. Beautiful. What? Ah, there you go. Well, that was the most unceremonious game over that I've seen. Shame, I would have liked to have stretched that out for a few more minutes. But making it to round 6, honestly, that felt great. Just making it that far, even. It didn't make it easy on me, but you know, a few more attempts at that round 5. It's true. I have to admit now, this is not that poorly designed of a game, because I do feel myself getting better at the levels as I'm playing them, which is a good sign that it's a perfectly beatable game. There are some games that are just like insanely aggressive to the point where it feels like luck if you get past certain levels sometimes. Even Castlevania had that, you know, with the hall leading up to Dracula. But this is not Castlevania levels, you know. Its highs are not as high as Castlevania. Its lows are lower than Castlevania's. But it's a game where with repetition, I have been forced to admit the only thing that stops you from beating this game is really you. And there's no way that you're going to sight read it. Because everything's kind of nuts sometimes. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not the upper echelon of gaming or anything like that, but it's fine, actually. I don't hate it. It doesn't have the same super interesting adventure gameplay that the first Zillion did, so I think I will probably have to rank it a little bit lower than that. It's just a different game entirely, but it's not as unique, we'll say. Not to say that Zillion 1 was the most unique game on the planet either. Actually, it kind of was fairly singular. I don't know. I'm here trying to be like, oh, playing it cool, be all stoic. I'm like, actually, it's kind of cool. All right. And yeah, this episode is pretty much over, you know. I don't have any incentive to really perform well right now because it's I'm gonna be hitting the stop recording button in like 40 seconds. But otherwise though, you know, I've had worse episodes. Definitely. That calls it there, though. That's it. That's all the time that we have. That's Zillion 2, the Tri-Formation. I've told you what I thought about it. That whole past 2 minutes, I just kind of ranted and raved about it there. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Okay. I don't got much else that I can tell you about it besides just rehashing everything I've been saying for the past 60 minutes here. So I'm not going to waste any more time here. We're just going to say the next time that we meet here, we're going back to the NES. I hope you like the arcade style episodes because we will be playing Millipede. Millipede before Centipede even appeared. Go figure. So hope you enjoy Millipede and arcade games because you'll get some of that tomorrow, and then we'll be in for a real treat in the Master System after that. Here, I promise you, things are looking very interesting for the Master System here. So as always, thank you so much for watching. We will catch you next time.